I don't know if you feel this way, but I just find myself over the last year just really getting tired of a lot of this stuff. If Trump was doing all the right things and then you wanted to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, you'd be like, yeah, okay, sure. Like that's fun. And I like triggering libs as much as the next guy. So like that's fun.
Or let us have a game each year, a competition, and whatever country wins the competition, it's like in America, South America, whoever wins gets to name it, gets to have it for that year.
Well, that was a great idea. But it's like now after like when you're just like kind of like being Israel's bitch and then you're burying the Epstein stuff, but I repeat myself, it's like, and then he goes like, we're renaming it to the Gulf of America. You're like, shut up, dude. Like, give me something serious.
Yeah.
It starts to feel like you're just insulting me. It's like you start like bragging about how you're redoing the White House or how much nicer it looks than when Joe Biden was there. Like, I don't care, man. Like the average guy, like people who are making 70 grand a year can't afford to live.
Yeah.
Like that's a real thing that we live in a society now. In my grandfather's day, you could just work. My grandfather worked at a factory. That's all he ever did. By the end of his life, I think he had been made floor manager of the factory. But that was his whole life. He just worked in factories. All his buddies worked in factories. None of their wives worked. They all owned homes. They all had 2 cars. They played poker on the weekends. They sent their kids to college. They participated in like the country, in the ownership class. Like they owned their house, Today, a 25-year-old, even if they got a job where they're making 70 grand a year or something like that, they're living with a roommate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like and the chick is working and they don't know how the hell they're ever going to buy a house. The average house is going for 700 grand. No idea how and it's like,
and they're ovulating stressed eggs and then they're making Down syndrome children half the time.
Yeah.
And those kids are back in the factories. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, we don't even know because there's so much goddamn poison around and all the stuff that Bobby Kennedy always talked about. It's like, I don't know any of which one of them was the culprit or not. It's like, is it the fact that we do 50 vaccines now instead of 12 or that there's plastic in our water or that there's all these chemicals? Like, I don't know that all our food's over processed and all this shit. I don't know, but it's bad.